Okay, and first let's review our plan. So we're saying above, no, 6097. 6097 is bullish. Below 6082 was bearish. I believe that was the plan. And so basically, we did uh, up and down. We the first round we shorted. I didn't do puts. I just shorted the ES overnight, and then went long, and then the before closing this, it was awesome. It was more gave me more than I bargained for. I really thought maybe dropped to 90 here, but it actually dropped 35 points more. Okay, so let's look at so we did very well, I think, especially the last closing put. And I counted our ticker this week. I think we have more than 20 tickers. Actually, they daily we five hit a target. HIMS, Affirm and HIMS are Affirm is far from the target yet. HIMS only $3 away. And then CRM, even AON. Let's look at the stickers and then we'll come back because so CLS, we're saying daily we find off target here, but because earning we sold put. But imagine with these shares, that's like $88 to one. That's like 745, 70% gain. IBM given here and it went to 261. That's 20% gain. VST 136 to 175. I think this is gonna go back to all-time high. Even FAS, this ticker given here, now it almost to the target. This ticker went up so much. I didn't even realize how much this ticker went. ISRZ is one of the tickers I like, but I have tiny percent. T-Mobile gave 208, went to 240. Sophie, we're doing the second round. The first round 1350 and to 18. That's 30% almost. Deal, we're just in now from 28 to that's not a big deal, 10%. Affirm, Affirm is target 70 something, still have 20% to go. FFIN hasn't gone much yet, so it doesn't matter. Boeing hit our target, and I think it might go again, but I'm not in there. I don't care for it anymore. ADSK from here to here, and may need a little bit pullback. Mali, I didn't do Mali this round, but it's one of my daily wave time up ticker. I did here, and I didn't follow this. Reese start going. I think it's gonna break out here. CRM, CRM from here to here, and now we're entering again. That's like $50. Um, OKLO, Team, Apple, Netflix. There's too many. I lost count, and then yeah, just too many. Like count at least 20 tickers. Got like at least 20% gain. That's really amazing. Don't get spoiled. Don't expect this every week. Okay, so let's look at daily SPY. So daily SPY, I'm gonna remove this first. So when I SPY here, I mark here, I said I would expect SPY to drop to this area to retest this trendline support. So we saw last night during the market recap, we look at the overnight candle, it hit it, but day candle, you can't see. And now, so if the daily uptrend continue, we have low, higher low. And so the measured move, we'll put this to 630. My upside target, I think, is about 615, but with overshoot. And this running formation, there's 3, 4 things actually the indicator can tell us target. One is the ground information, and then also this is the I think this part of like a pivot, like pivot high, pivot low, also indicate the same thing. And that's 3 days, 4 days in a row now. We have a higher low, right? Low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And here is a doji, so you have rally base rally, and now breakout. SPY actually filled the gap completely. And Mike Lee, look at this SPX 4 hour, BLD already green. Daily, I think it's gonna do this. And weekly, just turn green. So when weekly turn green, it always gives some runs. And it really just hit this orange moving average and going back up. So really every single time frame tell us there could be more legs to the upside. And QQQ, so I put a moderate move. This is my target. Moderate move also tell us that. And it dropped a little bit more. It's really Qs are the weakest, but you see low, higher low, and then inside candle. And so I think it should catch up to fill the gap. We haven't really filled the gap yet here. And if the uptrend continue, can we just hit here and turn back down? Yeah, we can. Possible. Anything is possible, right? I did see millions of bears flow for April. And even February. I see a lot of double buys, but definitely June it looked very embarrassed. So tomorrow, brand information. Let's look at brand information. You know, we really never touch on this topic too much. So I see it's like Sarah's videos and draw the doodle, right? So brand information, you really just like pendulum. Swing, 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 swing. And the bigger you swing, force you gave, the bigger it dropped to. So if this daily, actually SPY daily already printed wave two, up on daily. See that 1, 2? Meaning wave three has to be lower than 1, right? So I would say somewhere near 580. It doesn't mean that it dropped lower than this, but I want you guys to remember we have monthly, level pullback will happen this year. So that's why if you are very heavy in a lot of the tickers that with high correlation to the market, I think it's time to upload some, right? Even when you look at the S5 15 minutes, it doesn't really show bullishness. I mean, if you think there should be low, higher low, right? Higher high, there should be really, there's no reason to show us a wave like this. So tomorrow we have PCE. PCE should be better, but you never know with JPO. Their numbers all, I don't know. It's hard to believe that number. So 15 minutes also at POC. And if the PCE is not good, we could have a big drop. And if you look at ES, SPY is showing the same thing, right? 59.30, 13, 59.13. It almost like really, if you draw the doodle, it's somewhere, broad information is somewhere here. It also making sense. So in that sense, um, to buy something in the XLP sector, PG, KO. Recently, we rolled out those value stocks. They have been doing really well. And the growth stocks maybe, have some leave cash and for the drop. If for whatever reason tomorrow drops to 59.13, it's somewhere here. 59.13, somewhere. Let's look at 240 minutes. 240 minutes, you won't be able to see the brown information, but should be lower than this low. When you have brown information, meaning you have higher highs, lower lows, right? So could really just retest somewhere here. If you look at the liquidity, let's look at liquidity for a little bit. The fair value gap between this pivot high to this pivot low, that's called the liquidity. That's called the fair value gap. And that's also lined up with whatever the wavy indicator telling us, right? So if you have multiple things lined up pointing to the same thing, then that could be high probability what's going to happen, right? So anyway, going back, so if we could stay above here, so outside the gap fill for ES, it couldn't even take out the 61.22 with good earnings from Apple, good earning from Tesla. I wouldn't say good earning, but Meta is good, right? Netflix, it couldn't even taking out this gap fill. That tells me the bullishness is not that bullish. And so we always, that's why I don't even have futures on overnight long position. I don't mind putting a little bit micro, a few contracts like without stop loss. Shh, you didn't hear that. Yeah, so I don't mind that, but for long full contract, unless I bought from the low, and I don't care. I don't have to have stop loss. Even if it dropped below so much, we made so much money already. So we still, so anyway, upside this and for ES has to be above 60, 10, 61, 10, 1, 10 in order to be bullish. So that'll be somewhere really here, right? For the yesterday high. And if it really drop below that, then the bullishness is not as good. So we have upside target, and every time come to these levels, you offload some long, and we look for opportunity to short. And we are going to probably, when they hit somewhere here, I'm probably gonna add an SPX put. I know you guys are scared about SPX put. Then just don't do SPX, do SPY, or do bear put spread, right? So today I add a little bit bear put spread, only $4, $4.40. And that was $15 spread. $15 spread, pay $4. That's a very good deal, right? That's like more than 300% gain, right? So anyway, hold on. Okay, so even here, broad information doesn't really point that far. So anyway, if you don't feel comfortable to do a hedge, just okay, don't do it. So whatever fits your bill, you don't have to do what I do. like for me, I'm so used to do SPX, NDX. Um, like seeing a little bit red, I'm not panicking, but you're not me yet. Anyway, so that is yes. And let's look at Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin also daily, like 1, 2. I think the retracement may come back down. So that's why we acted a micro strategy. Um, I didn't act in the entire position on coin. I acted like about 60% shares. And then if come back down, we can always reload, right? Treasury yield. Treasury yield really, the meeting didn't really help. I mean, drop a little bit, but it's apparently this is trendline support. And then you also retest the breakout area. Doesn't that look same as SPY, right? SPY just did this. So if this started to go back up, who is gonna come back down? SPY is gonna come back down, right? And here, so tomorrow, I think we need to take profit on the TMF call. If you're in there, if you don't have, don't worry about it then. Dollar, I think it's gonna go back up here and then start come back down. That's why gold and copper commodities has been going back up. So the main goal in the coming days is that take profit. And I mean, you don't have to clear the whole position. Say if you bought QQQ or SPY here, you acted 70%, and then you free up cash and to buy again here, right? And sometimes you might not even want to do SPY. Like meanwhile, you may want to do, let's look at sectors, right? SME sectors. So look at healthcare, how much has gone up, right? I was expecting UNA to come back down to 480 something and never did. And then start going back up. So XLI start going back up too. I think energy is gonna go. I think this is 1, 2, 3, and utility, right? SO, one of the tickers we have. So do something like that may help. But I still believe we need to finish the upside. Look at this, not bearish. But XLK is even weaker than Q. Q is at least filled half the gap, right? Now, okay, that haven't even touched this gap yet. So that's meaning the tags are not that strong. And so we still have some long-term, like swing tickers, like I just gave WY and then and Netflix have a little bit room. I don't think I'm gonna do Netflix, just not enough. And yeah, we have a lot of already are almost gone. Even AON went up so much. The regional banks are the only ones among those stickers really haven't gone much up. So this weekend, I'm gonna do more homework. Maybe we can find something more not highly correlated, but it's like XLRE, right? XLRE actually is defensive. But the only concern I have is because the rate is so high, right? When you have a rate so high, it has to take out this very high. Look at this neckline, I guess you say, in order for me to say this is bullish. But so far, 1, 2 want to come back down. However, if the sticker take out here and start going back up, it is bullish. Like weekly actually up. Weekly is not that great either. Look at XHB, similar. Like XLP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So XLP and let's look at KO. I still have a little bit KO and PG, not in large position. So day two may come back down too. And I was just checking MO. MO dropped, I think it's pretty attractive level to start at because this like dividends 8%, although weekly one, two, and come and 1, 2 give you 10% plus 8% dividend. It's not bad, right? So I might actually load some MO just as part of the defensive play. And I was looking at ICE. I see the ticker I gave ACE when I was here. Look at how much went. But look at one, what, two, and then start to go again. So this ticker, even though it's not $80, but it's still relatively cheap. But this one is too much. Let's look at food. Palantir, like Palantir still have a little bit more room. Affirm still have a lot of room. This is done. Yeah, it's very hard to find cheap ticker now these days. Everything is so skyrocketing high. That's why we need a big pullback for us to oh, look at that SCE. That's why I said my eyes is the flow. A lot of times when I call out a ticker and then we check the flow and it matches. Ah, she already loaded. You loaded ICE? What is CRDO? We talking? I didn't remember. Sometime when you guys talk, oh wow, I like this one, guys. This is beautiful. Wow, went down so much already. I missed this one, but it's still a lot of room. Okay, okay. CRDO is still low. Let me look at the hourly time frame. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some um so hourly time frame may come back down to fill the gap or even retest low. If you want to say, okay, if you want to add here first batch and then here come add more, but this is a little bit big distance. But upside potential is pretty high too. Although I don't know what this ticker is. Okay, so we have three good tickers. And I always like ICE. Okay, and what else we have? Caterpillar. Caterpillar still haven't finished this move yet. 1 hour. We have CRM, right? CRM daily 4. So we still have quite a few tickers yet but I don't want to do too many. Every time I have too many tickers, I have anxiety. I know a lot of time people talk to me and I don't see. Please don't think I'm being rude that ignoring you. I'm when I'm trading hours, I'm laser focused. That's why I can catch every single move on the ES. That's why we can catch the last as like last put $3.30 become $2,000. If you do this every day, just $300 to 2,000 once we have this kind of opportunity almost once a day. And that's need experience and focus to come by. Not everybody can say, hey, come in, I'm gonna give you this. So that's why sometimes I don't even see. Okay. All right, guys, that's all we have, short and sweet. And don't forget, the goal is when ES go up like this, you take profit, right? Leave base position, like base position, either 20-30% of your position. And then I have cut my ticker number so small. Like this round, I just did TQQQ FNGU. And if really we have monthly level pullback, that's probably what I'm doing. FNGU and then SPX calls or QQQ calls. That's it. Nothing else. And then NQ long. Just keep it simple. Like stay very focused and keep simple. I don't care as long as we can make it. My goal is 100%. But if we really do options, if you do shares, it's very hard to do more than 100%. Then you have to do all the time like swing trade and turn over very fast. But if you do option, like when catch monthly level of wave five call, I would like if, for example, if by April, it's hit the monthly level wave four, I will load next year January call. And then you guys just dismissed, come back in January, and your account will be monthly level pullback. The call could be 1,000% gain at minimum. That's why you don't want to give a day or a week. You want to give longer time, or you can just buy shares. Monthly level shares could give you very, very large gain too. So, but like what I said, the very basic fundamentals. What's your trading style? What you're comfortable with? What you do well, do the best. Shares, options, futures, choose one or two. You don't have to do everything. All right, that's all I have. Number one goal is market going up, we start take profit. I repeat, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. We have PC at 7:30. So we're gonna start probably 7:15, something like that. Okay, bye.